look in the mirror and think, why do I look like I just pulled an all-nighter, but I got 8 hours of sleep, drank my water, and even used that fancy night cream? Yeah, that. Your skin is doing weird things. It looks dull, droopy, tired. Your makeup cakes into lines you swear weren't there last month. Your under eyes have more baggage than your last relationship, and your concealer seems to be actively working against you. But here's the plot twist. You're not actually tired. Your skin is just going through its own midlife crisis, and your hormones are sabotaging you like petty mean girls who never graduated high. School it. Today we're breaking down why your skin is betraying you, what's really happening beneath the surface, and most importantly, what you can actually do about it that doesn't involve selling a kidney for skincare. Welcome back to This Is Fine Midlife Edition, where we tackle the stuff nobody warns you about when your body decides to go rogue. I'm your fellow traveler through the hormonal wasteland, and if you've been wondering why your skin suddenly looks like it needs a vacation, you're in the right place. Today we're diving deep into the science of midlife skin changes, because understanding why your face is staging a rebellion will help you work with it instead of against it. Let's start with validation. You're not imagining this. Your skin is different. And here's exactly what's happening behind the scenes. The hormone havoc. When estrogen starts its perimenopausal roller coaster, it takes your skin's infrastructure with it. Estrogen is like your skin's personal construction manager. It keeps collagen production humming, maintains elasticity, and ensures proper blood flow. When estrogen dips, your skin literally loses its support system. Collagen production drops by 30% in the first 5 years after menopause. Skin becomes 1.13% thinner each year. Hyaluronic acid decreases, taking your natural plumpness with it. The blood flow breakdown. Reduced circulation means less oxygen and nutrients reaching your skin cells. Think of it like your skin's postal service getting budget cuts. The deliveries just aren't coming through like they used to. The cell turnover slowdown. Remember when you could get a pimple and it would disappear in days? Now everything takes longer to heal, regenerate, and glow. Your skin's renewal cycle, which used to be 28 days, can stretch to 45 plus days. The stress factor. And let's not forget cortisol, your stress hormone that's been elevated for, about 20 years of adulting. High cortisol breaks down collagen faster than you can say anti-aging serum, and creates inflammation that shows up as puffiness, redness, and that general blah look. Your gut health also writes checks your face has to cash. A disrupted microbiome can show up on your skin like a billboard that says, "Help me, I'm inflamed." Let's get specific about how hormones are redesigning your face without your consent. Estrogen's exit strategy. When estrogen drops, your skin becomes thinner, more fragile, and loses its ability to retain moisture. Think of estrogen as your skin's personal trainer. When it stops showing up, everything starts to sag. Estrogen also affects melanin production, which is why you might suddenly see age spots appearing overnight, uneven pigmentation where there wasn't any before, redness and broken capillaries showing up uninvited. The progesterone problem. Progesterone is your skin's anti-inflammatory chill pill. When it disappears, which it often does first in perimenopause, you lose that calming effect. Result? More sensitivity, more reactivity, more, why is my face angry at everything? The testosterone twist. Here's where it gets interesting. Testosterone doesn't disappear in midlife. Sometimes it becomes relatively higher when estrogen drops. This can mean increased oil production, hello, teenage flashbacks, chin and jawline breakouts, enlarged pores. Basically, puberty came back for revenge, but this time you also have bills, back pain, and zero. patience for skincare trial and error. The cortisol chaos. Chronic stress keeps cortisol elevated, which breaks down existing collagen, increases inflammation, disrupts skin barrier function, makes everything look puffy and tired. Your skin used to be a glazed donut. Now it's more of a saltine cracker with opinions. You're sleeping 8 hours, but let's be honest about what perimenopausal sleep actually looks like. The 3 a.m. wake-up call. Your hormones have turned into terrible roommates who blast music at 3 a.m. You're getting fragmented sleep, which means less growth hormone release and less skin. Repair time. The night sweat situation. You're waking up drenched, which disrupts your sleep cycles and leaves you looking like you wrestled with your pillow all night, because you basically did. The light sleep problem. Even when you're asleep, you're not getting deep restorative sleep. This means less cellular repair, increased inflammation markers, poor lymphatic drainage, morning puffiness, the blue light betrayal. If you're scrolling before bed, and let's be real, you are, blue light is sabotaging your melatonin production. Less melatonin means less repair mode, more chaos skin. The lymphatic slowdown. Your lymphatic system, your body's drainage system, slows down. With age and poor sleep, this is why you wake up puffy, even though you went to bed at 9:15 p.m. after 1 cup of chamomile tea and 0 regrets. And then there's the makeup situation. Products that worked for years are now actively working against you. Foundation fails cakes into fine lines you swear weren't there last month. Emphasizes texture instead of smoothing it. Looks chalky on your newly dry skin. Separates by noon because your skin barrier is compromised. The concealer catastrophe. Under eye concealer has become an under eye magnifier, highlighting every line and making you look like you applied makeup with a trowel. Here's the thing, it's not the makeup, it's the canvas. Midlife skin needs hydration and barrier. Repair before you even think about applying product. What actually works? Hyaluronic acid on damp skin. Not dry, this is crucial. Creamy textures over matte anything. Hydrating primer as your skin's bodyguard. Tinted moisturizer instead of full coverage foundation. Don't sleep on primer. A good hydrating primer acts like a buffer zone between your thirsty skin and whatever product you're layering on. Think of it as relationship counseling between your face and your foundation. Okay, enough with the problem catalog. Let's talk solutions that don't require selling a kidney or believing in miracle creams. Sleep support, the foundation. Magnesium glycinate 300 to 400 milligrams before bed. Room temperature around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Your hormones will thank you. Blue light blocking 2 hours before sleep. Consistent sleep schedule, yes, even on weekends. Hydration strategy. Internal, half your body weight in ounces of water daily. External, hyaluronic acid while skin is still damp. Barrier repair moisturizers with ceramides. Facial oils at night. Your skin is thirstier than you think. Collagen support. Vitamin C serum in the morning. Antioxidant protection plus collagen synthesis. Retinol at night. Start slow, build tolerance. Collagen-rich foods. Bone broth. Fish. Leafy greens. High-quality collagen supplements, though jury's still out on efficacy. Lifestyle boosters, lymphatic drainage, gua sha, jade rolling, face massage, regular exercise for increased blood flow, your skin's delivery service, anti-inflammatory diet, omega-3s, antioxidants, minimal sugar, stress management because cortisol is not your friend. The supplements that matter. Omega-3s for inflammation reduction. Vitamin D, get tested first. Deficiency shows up on your face. B-complex for cellular energy. Probiotics for gut-skin connection. What to ditch. Alcohol when your skin is flaring. Sorry, not sorry. Excessive sugar. Inflammation city. Harsh scrubs. Your skin barrier is already compromised. Expired skincare from 2019. Yes, it expires. Sometimes tired skin means you're actually tired, and that could indicate something bigger than hormonal changes, red flag symptoms, sudden dramatic changes in skin texture or color, persistent dryness despite proper hydration, unexplained rashes or reactions, extreme fatigue plus skin changes, labs to request, complete thyroid panel, not just TSH, iron and ferritin levels, B12 and folate, vitamin D, comprehensive metabolic panel. The thyroid connection, hypothyroidism can cause dry, coarse skin, puffy face and eyes, slow wound healing, hair loss, fatigue that shows on your face, nutrient deficiencies. Iron deficiency can cause pale, tired-looking skin. B12 deficiency affects cell renewal. Vitamin D deficiency impacts skin barrier function. Don't self-diagnose from TikTok. If something feels off, trust your instincts and advocate for proper testing. Here's what I need you to understand. Midlife skin isn't broken skin. It's changing skin. And change doesn't mean decline, it means adaptation. Your skin is asking for different support now. More hydration, gentler products, consistent care, and patience with the process. You're not fading, you're evolving. The goal isn't to look 25 again. The goal is to look like the healthiest, most vibrant version of yourself right now, today, with the skin you have. Hit that like button if you're ready to work with your changing skin instead of against it. Subscribe for more real talk about the stuff nobody warns you about in midlife. Drop A in the comments if you're committing to skincare that supports your hormones, not fights them. And share your biggest skin confusion. Let's problem solve together. Next up, why you suddenly want to burn everything down. Because we're covering all the midlife surprises your body throws at you. Share this with any woman who's been wondering why her expensive skincare stopped working. Let's normalize talking about skin changes so we can all stop suffering in silence. This is Fine Midlife Edition, where we figure out this chaos together, one hormone at a time. Remember, you're not broken, you're not failing, and you're definitely not alone. You're just in transition, and that's completely normal.